Alright guys, so we have a unboxing and review for y'all today. We have the magnetic wireless charging stand for the iPad Pro. This one was made for the 13-inch, the M4 model. It's aluminum alloy tablet iPad arm mount. So it's basically like one of those desk clamp arm mounts that you have for a monitor. Well, it's just like that, but it's for your iPad specifically. So that's what we're gonna check out today. We're gonna unbox it for y'all so y'all can see everything that comes in the box. And then we're going to show y'all how to install it and how to use it and all that good stuff. So we're gonna hop right into it. So it comes in a box, and then it actually has two different parts. So you have the magnetic panel, that's that. We'll open up each one of these for y'all. And then this is the arm. I believe the first one is what the iPad connects to. And then this is, nothing else in that box. And this is the arm. So this is a universal arm, and it moves in any direction. So it's like a hydraulic arm, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this one first. Side. Just open up the side, and we'll pull it out for y'all. There we go. Nothing else in the box. So first off, you have your instruction manual, as always, but don't nobody need that. We're gonna figure it out without that. There you have this little card, which I don't know what that says. Okay, this is I'll take this off. So this is everything in the box. We're gonna go through it. You have, this is part of the desk mount. Not quite sure how this works. I'm assuming this is part of the, oh yeah, this is part of the desk mount as well. We'll put it all together for y'all so y'all can see how to do it. But yeah, here's the main arm right here. So this is the black color one, actually. These also come in white as well, if you like white, depending on what color your setup is. It actually comes with a little strap holding it together too. So we'll get into that. Let's see, here's part of the clamp as well. Comes with everything you need, all the tools and things you need. Allen wrenches, all the screws you need. So it's got everything you need. It's got it all labeled so that it's easy to put together. All right, so we're gonna start installing this. So you take this piece here and this piece here, and it fits into itself like that. So you can see that little dip there, it just fits right in there. And then you're gonna take the letter A bolt, and you're gonna screw it in this hole here. So we're gonna do that real quick. Tighten it down. There we go. And they give you this bag of different attachments. So you'll grab it next. Okay, I see. Once you get this together, this actually sticks to the bottom of here. So you're gonna peel this off and stick it on there. We're gonna do that. There we go. So we're gonna take this, and we're just gonna line up the flat edge with the flat edge on here, and line up that hole. Make sure that hole is lined up as well. There we go. And that's gonna help protect your table. So actually, they give you the option that you can screw this through the bottom of a table. If you wanted to screw it through a table, if your desk has a hole in it, you can mount it using this. If not, if you want to clamp it to a table, you use this one. It also has different mounting options. So you see here, you can mount it on the top two holes up here or the bottom two holes, however much gap you need. If you don't have a big table, I'll probably go up here to the top and mount it. So you're gonna use letter B's to mount these two holes right here. So we're gonna do that. And these actually go on the back side. So you start on the back, that direction. All right, so I guess this little piece just sits on top of here, which I found that kind of strange. I feel like it should screw on there, but I guess not. Maybe I'm doing this wrong, but yeah, I think it just sits on there. And then you screw it up here like this, wherever you're on your table. But yeah, I think this just kind of sits on there. It don't like it goes on there anymore. But yeah, we're gonna mount it on the side of my desk here to demonstrate this. So you can see my desk here. You're gonna take this and just put it right over your desk, and then you're gonna take the screw and you're gonna screw it all the way up. I know you can't see this. To get it really tight, you're gonna wanna take the Allen wrench and tighten it down once you get it in its permanent position. But for now, all right, so we have this mounted onto the table now. Now we still gotta unbox the plate that the iPad, iPad's going to go into. So we're gonna open this up. Boom. This is what it looks like. Peel this off. Instruction manual. some kind of adapter there. Here's the power cord. This is to charge your your iPad, because it is a wireless charger. This is the actual wireless charging mount. I believe that's all that's in the box. I'll take the mount out to show y'all. Boom. So this is magnetic, and your iPad just sticks on here, and it's a wireless charger. So here's a spot for your camera. There's the cord. You're just gonna plug this cord into there, and then you see the adapters here. That's gonna connect to the back side of your iPad. And we'll show y'all how to mount it on here. There's also a little bag of screws in here. So, yeah, the little screws are in there. All right, so you can see the mounting holes on the back. You're gonna line these mounting holes up with the mounting holes on the mount. So, I just go with the outer four. Yep, and they line up. So we're gonna take the screws. We need screws. All right, so I was doing this completely wrong. They're gonna give you screws inside the box with the arm that goes to this, and they give you multiple screws in case your monitor or whatever you're hooking up to it has different size holes. Well, you don't use those at all. Don't use the screws that came with the monitor. Use the screws that come in the box with the back plate here. They give you 4 screws in a little white baggie. They look like this. So these actually fit. The other ones are way too long. So those are for if you have like a computer to monitor or a TV or whatever you want to put on there. These are made specifically for this plate, so make sure you're using these. I was doing it wrong. And on the instructions, on the other instructions that come with the back plate, it actually says to use the top 2 here and then screw in the bottom 2 and the 4 on the outside ones. But you can use the inside ones. You could use the outside ones or the inside, whatever, but we're just gonna do what the instructions say. It says, so you're gonna go ahead and pre-screw in the top 2, because they'll just slide right into this little slit here. So we're gonna do that. We got them pre-drilled in there. We're just gonna slide them right over. Let's see, y'all can see that. Slide them right over, and then screw them down. Okay, yeah, much better fit. They also give you some washers or spacers that you can use. You don't need them with these screws, but if you're gonna put a monitor or something on there, you can. So then you just put the bottom 2 in here, tighten that one up, tighten that one up, and boom, the back plate's on. So now we got to run the cord. So the cord actually runs down this arm as well. So this is your cord here. Comes with a nice little Velcro thing. You can wrap up any excess slack you have. You can wrap it up so it's not dangling. So yeah, the way this cord works, I'm gonna try to show y'all here. It has a straight end and a curled end. The curled end is what's gonna plug into the back plate here. You're just gonna plug it on the bottom. There's a hole right there in the middle. I'm gonna plug that in. Boom, just like that. And then it's gonna run, it has cable management. You see this right here? This is cable management. It's gonna run all the way down here to this one. You're gonna put that in there as well, and then we're gonna run it down out the back. So let's do that for y'all real quick. It gives you this little thing here, but I don't think we need this. All right, so yeah, so you just plug this in under here, and then you run this cable through the cable management. There's a really good setup guide on the Amazon listing. You run this in here, and then you'll take it and run it down here as well. And then you'll run it, to wherever you're gonna plug it in. Just like that. Boom, you got cable management. So now it's time to hook our iPad to the arm. I'll show you how to do that. So literally, this is a magnet. Just take your iPad, line it up here. Boom, magnet. And if you have it plugged in the wall, which I guess I can plug it in, it'll automatically charge it, wireless charger. Boom, so I just plugged it in. See, now it's charging. So if you want to take it off, you just pull it off, stop charging, stick it on there, magnets, now it's charging, just like that. Boom, simple as that. All right, so that's it. That's the magnetic, that's the wireless charging and the magnet. So we're gonna show you all the different ways you can maneuver this. See, you can turn it this way, you can do it up and down. So there's several different hinges on here that you can loosen up or tighten. So you have You have one here, which does the up and down. You have one on top of here that does the right to left. You have one on top of here that does this up and down. So watch. If I loosen this up a little bit. So yeah, this thing has several different axes, whatever, I don't know what that word is, that you can move in any direction. So it spins all the way around here, so you can go 360 degrees there. It also spins all the way around here, so you can go, I got the cord on. You can go 360 degrees here. It also bends up and down right here, so you can go up, you can go down, and then at this axis, it can go this way, side to side. It can also go up, and it also can go down. And it's got different tension spots. So you have one here, you can loosen it up or tighten it up depending on if you want it more or less tension. There's one right here on the top that goes this way, so you can do more or less tension there. There's also one right here where it affects the tension here. And then you have this one down here that you can tighten it to this bolt down here so it don't come off. So there's several different ways you can adjust it. So whatever you need, whatever area you need it in, if you need it, hook this up here. Say you're sitting back and you want to pull it to you, you can pull it to you. It'd be, right here in front of your face, so I can work, just like this. If I want to move it out the way, I can push it forward, I can push it off to the side. So yeah, you can go this way, you can go down with it, you can go up with it, you can bring it to you, push it away. It just makes working easier. If you want to sit back, you can bring it to you. If you want to sit on the couch, you can hook this thing to your side table and just pull it to you, or you can put it on your bed, put your side table on your bed, and you can read if you're a reader at night. Put your Kindle or something on here, put your iPad on here. You can read, you can do all kinds of stuff. It makes it easy. Working on your iPad, extremely convenient. You can move this in literally any direction that you need to. You just gotta, use the different access points to get it to you. But yeah, that's it. Super easy. You can make the tension stronger or less tension, so you can move it easier, or if you want to hold more weight, you can tighten it down. And since the iPad is very lightweight, this is going to allow you to, it's going to maintain that zero rebound even with such a light product like the iPad. So what I mean by rebound is if it don't want to shoot up in the air. Like sometimes with something super light, that tension will make it go up. Well, this one, even with it being light, you can pull it down and it remains just right there. You don't have to have something super heavy weighing it down. So that's great for the light products. Again, this is mainly made for an iPad, but if you also wanted to put like a monitor or a TV or something on here, you could, it would work just as well. But this one's made for the iPad. So yeah, that's it. You can see everything you need to know. Check it out on Amazon, link in the description. Y'all go get it. This is the 2025 magnetic wireless charging stand for iPad 13-inch 2024. You can use it for a lot of different things, especially the iPad. If you want the wireless charging, it works for the iPad. That's what this mount's made for. But you could also definitely put different mounts on here. This Versa mount is they use the same mount on monitors or TVs or whatever. So yeah, y'all can check it out. It's versatile. Go get it on Amazon. Y'all have a great day.